said, let's go there and change the world, not North Korea, but the rest of the world.
Started in 1989 actually, which was when I first saw Laibach's inexplicable video of Sympathy for the Devil in a video machine in a Norwegian pub. 20 years later, I went to North Korea for the first time. During a period of 6 years of collaborating with North Korean authorities led to the crowning achievement, which was the concert, the Laibach concert, on the occasion of Liberation Day.
I think the two things were important. First is to always keep your critical thinking on, and then be honest to what you experienced without switching off this critical mind. Of course, we were a bit paranoid about are there going to be any control over what we have filmed, and we went to great lengths to make many copies and send it out of the country for different people. But actually, the only control is applied to what comes into the country, not what goes out.
This is stereotype which is quite often elaborated upon by most foreign filmmakers who go to North Korea, because we all want to have an image that we go there and we film very bravely, you know, in these really dangerous and sinister environment, because that serves also the promotion of our movie when we come back. And there are of course limitations as to what you can film in North Korea, as in most other authoritarian societies. But the footage that is in the film has not been in any way tampered with or censored by North Koreans. I had the feeling all the time that the Korean side was very gentle, polite, treating us with respect, but also had to walk a very fine balance between the instructions or the directives that they had from above.
There's 7 guys in the room, and we asked them to switch on the projector, and if the person who is the boss of them is not present, then probably nobody will dare to switch on the projector. It's very hierarchy based
But UGIS, that's
environment.
Not different from, you know, my experiences, and you have strictly division of who is allowed to do what in
The button pusher.
in the Western democracy as well.
It's not another planet, it's another country. Of course, North Korea is a much more controlled, from the top, controlled society than ours. But the social interaction, the way people decide how to live, how to survive, how to organize their lives, is not that different. What irony?
Well, yeah.
What do you mean?
You know, I don't know, are we ironic? I'm not entirely sure.
The songs that they took away were actually 2 songs that were originally North Korean. Even though on the surface they seem pretty trivial and mundane, actually they are very politicized. They are very songs that in a kind of symbolic way are celebrating the Kim dynasty and the regime. It's very touchy for politically and very unsafe to have a potentially subversive band from the West coming and doing strange cover versions of those.
The biggest lesson learned there was that now I'm actively thinking that what is the origin of the information that forms my opinion about things. And now I know that probably you shouldn't always take with a grain of salt anything that is told to you by someone, and that the only truly good experience is what you perceive on your own.
North Korea is such an object of bullshit, both from their own state propaganda, but no less from quite a lot of the headlines and kind of fake news that are generated outside North Korea. So there is basically nobody, and this I find fantastically fascinating, that there is almost nobody who speaks the truth about North Korea. There are only degrees of lies.
What we do with architecture, with politics, with growing food, with music, with art, we can, of course, change not only ourselves, but the whole world. Why not?
But not necessarily for the better.
But it's not necessarily, of course. Yes.
Basically, I think that artwork exists if it triggers some emotions, and if some emotions are triggered, then probably they lead to a change.